wara nyankopɔ no onyi wako onya da me na me baby na wo bepɛ me
ewu dem penyimfo wɔ sika to da no na wonya asani nsɛm sika wonto da no
eba ne se aka won ko a how would you manage your life whether you are a boy or a girl you have to be independent
ben maybe a wase wo pa wo be ware wo oni plan no dwane free no men ware no a man must have a plan and you must know what type of a plan the man has
obo da nan so buafo it is ye be say a freelance helper.
Unfortunately nowadays we pay before we even start talking. We don't know what the sugar in my cooking. So we don't have the chance to communicate very well before we start the boy-girl relationship.
If you are somebody who is not a Christian and you want to date somebody who goes to the club and you go to the club would expose you. Even the way you talk, people will know say no, you're not one of us.
The home has many components. We have the living aspects, which is made up of the human beings in the home. We have the pets, we have trees, and even pests. Then the non-living aspects, the housing or the building itself, and gadgets that we use at home.
Sikawo we oyeno kwado odina kondozi na nzema bebre na odeba na mom munde sika okita wonse no so dana pa otwetwe ne kind odeba
se ato na sawram se ne akuapini bekana and yes, you community assessing. Send your chassis and I can't say you play it safe by saying that, or no, so I can, or yes, or per se, you emphasize in here. You can queen. Okay, because he said, your don't can desire respect. She said that if you respect,
it is
love respect to show.
But you can the topic says which sustains marriage,
not which marriage.
No, I know.
Yes.
Which sustains marriage.
Marriage in general.
Marriage in general.
Yes.
Why do you want to believe that marriage should be bitter?
Kwa wara nyankopɔ no onyi wako onya da me na me baby na wo bepɛ me
ewu dem penyimfo wɔ sika to da no na wonya asani nsɛm sika wonto da no
eba ne se aka won ko a how would you manage your life whether you are a boy or a girl you have to be independent.
ben maybe a wase wo pa wo be ware wo oni plan no dwane free no men ware no a man must have a plan and you must know what type of a plan the man has
obo da nan so buafo it is ye be say a freelance helper.
Unfortunately nowadays we pay before we even start talking. We don't know what the sugar in my cooking. So we don't have the chance to communicate very well before we start the boy-girl relationship.
If you are somebody who is not a Christian and you want to date somebody who goes to the club and you go to the club would expose you. Even the way you talk, people will know say no, you're not one of us.
The home has many components. We have the living aspects, which is made up of the human beings in the home. We have the pets, we have trees, and even pests. Then the non-living aspects, the housing or the building itself, and gadgets that we use at home.
Sikawo we oyeno kwado odina kondozi na nzema bebre na odeba na mom munde sika okita wonse no so dana pa otwetwe ne kind odeba
se ato na sawram se ne akuapini bekana and yes, you community assessing. Send your chassis and I can't say you play it safe by saying that, or no, so I can, or yes, or per se, you emphasize in here. You can queen. Okay, because he said, your don't can desire respect. She said that if you respect,
it is
love respect to show.
But you can the topic says which sustains marriage,
not which marriage.
No, I know.
Yes.
Which sustains marriage.
Marriage in general.
Marriage in general.
Yes.
Why do you want to believe that marriage should be bitter?
Wara nyankopon no onyi wako. Onya da me na me ba bi na wo bepɛ me.
Ewu dem penyimfo wɔ sika to da no na wonya asani ne nsɛm sika won to da no ma.
Eba ne sɛ aka won ko a. How would you manage your life? Whether you are a boy or a girl, you have to be independent.
Then maybe wase wo pa wo be ware wo only plan dwane free no. Men ware no. A man must have a plan and you must know what type of a plan the man has.
Oba oda nansa so buafo. It is a freelance helper.
Unfortunately, nowadays we pay before we even start talking. We don't know what you will be the sugar in my cooking. So we don't have the chance to communicate very well before we start the boy-girl relationship.
If you are somebody who is not a Christian and you want to date somebody who goes to the club, and you go to the club would expose you. Even the way you talk, people know that no, you're not one of us.
The home has many components. We have the living aspects, which is made up of the human beings in the home. We have the pets, we have trees, and even pests. Then the non-living aspects, the housing or the building itself, and gadgets that we use at home.
Sika wo we oye no kwado odina kondo di na nzema bebre no odeba na mom munde sika okita wonsem so dana pa otwetwe ne kind odeba.
Se ato na sawram se ne akuapini bekana. And yes, you community assessing. Send your chassis and I can't say you play it safe by saying that on so a kind or yes, or per se. I'm fascinating here. You can your queen. Okay, was he say, your don't can desire respect. She said that if you respect,
it is
love, respect to show
and you're kind of the topic says which sustains marriage,
not which marriage.
No, I know.
Yes.
Which sustains marriage.
Marriage in general.
Marriage in general.
Yes.
Why do you want to believe that marriage should be bitter?
And then you breathe so yes and she with you was she show or she want TV be just there. I will na ame ya kalo de yebo se bibi fofo dem last week you see no in the year to in the yebaka bibi sonko but still on besia no na the use of cosmetics. Last week you can be about color cosmetic and the yebaka bibi fofo regarding the skin. Me just there pembe brain no oya yeko you know we are mesiafo especially some otu the sedia na mo kwan dem yemu de BBC and had ne ya worried I'd never chine be one BBC and afon na we are very worried about it and you were expert or had on ye ba bezi ho komo wa chenza owo de ye na za only de ye me just that are you ready dem mouse my ready inti answer na ye be hye ye no dwumezi na ase no e pede ye da aboafo ase oye Gem Beauty Care. They be every Tuesday. Trust Gem Beauty Care to make me look beautiful, as well as OBP Biara Obaba Hadi. Gem Beauty Care, ewo Cape Coast. The master na in Rubber Couture. On one need mazika sepa was the there was a sang and enter. Today na mail emu dem mishi. Wa am lace kakra. Was a tam kakra because our wedding. The man oyen for all occasions. Emu in Rubber Couture obe sort out. And a biom so. Ye was a yazba kaya down to Wahadi, Usana Yakasa, would be na yenun dry. We need something to quench down. Ewa. Inti damuno na ye train ye fortune juices. Once we Cape Coast. The more you want ye day. Yan sponsors on form baby ewa wagana hadi. Etun suffer one up over Bobo. No ma would you mezi with Zumi. Ye train no sama yaba, yes a new big mezina basham.
Wara nyankopon no onyi wako. Onya da me na me ba bi na wo bepɛ me.
Ewu dem penyimfo wɔ sika to da no na wonya asani ne nsɛm sika won to da no.
Eba ne sɛ aka won ko a. How would you manage your life? Whether you are a boy or a girl, you have to be independent.
Then maybe wase wo pa wo be ware wo only plan dwane free no. Men ware no. A man must have a plan and you must know what type of a plan the man has.
Oba oda nansa so buafo. It is a freelance helper.
Unfortunately, nowadays we pair before we even start talking. We don't know what it will be the sugar in my cooking. So we don't have the chance to communicate very well before we start the boy-girl relationship.
If you are somebody who is not a Christian and you want to date somebody who goes to the club, and you go to the club would expose you. Even the way you talk, people will know that no, you're not one of us.
The home has many components. We have the living aspects, which is made up of the human beings in the home. We have the pets, we have trees, and even pests. Then the non-living aspects, the housing or the building itself, and gadgets that we use at home.
Sikawo we oye no kwado ordinary condozi na nzema bebre no ode ba na mom munde sika okita wonse no so dana pa otwetwe ne kind ode ba
Se ato na sawram se ne akuapini bekana enya se ye huni eti asese se ne ye sha se anake pese ye play ni safe by saying that so kind yes so pese ye emphasize ni na hia so ye kan ye kwina oka kosi se eyodon kwan na e disrespect woda she said that if you respect
it is
love respect to show
but you can na say na the topic says which sustains
marriage not which marriage.
No, I know.
Yes.
Which sustains
marriage in general.
Marriage in general.
Yes.
Why do you want to believe that marriage should be bitter?
Ebusafo yesanso ma wana kwa babiom eba she show. Eden you be dem amaka na ahyaso no ye wo ekukudam bi wa hade. Wonye ne babezi nkomo kesepa ohia besie biara especially. Eyin chede emenyimfo hu won hu nyimbi won hu wompa. But most importantly, oya misafra ye skin hu hia yen pa. In the end of the day, we are going to talk about how to keep a healthy and radiant skin. Dem obeya ye no honam due, obeya few. Na wasanso watuja nti se enye si baby a esu kroma obi hu body ya no se eraba body ye fe omo wasam ne denyu bi ye babaka. And we are so grateful to have an expert yene guest enyubri or ye cosmetic formulator it's a bro for that e would nzama kese woni ti ma denyu bi se yama yan kwana na ya ye ready a onye ne bechepa or ye cosmetic formulator. Oye Miss Josephine Abuatete or hade Indian you be the onye ne bezi nkomo pa. Indian you be so a special guest. Oye yam sister maybe slab you. And don't know Mama Ella. And a swella or will leave, mama ni leave. Into Miss maybe Sabade, maybe some more boy ne jubezi, Indian you be on call pa. It's a ebusi from Mama na kwaba. In the corona and chia. Why the man comes and come and so enyo ye mambo try abotwe e mo na kwa baba enyibi djumezi dem ye kan no you know most of times especially with mesiafo aye na say ye da so na ibo de nzama bi egugugugu ye nanyim na anhwe ye mpoi ana ye bopoi kra nzama ye be ya ansa na ye poi no nti ende antijo ye pede ema ye nzama bi ye botuma ye enwa. We want to know why these things happen. Dentina ebo ebeda boso na pimples bi kese bi baba besiwa ana bibi or bibi acne ne enyemonye mebi ebo so na nzame be gugu skin wenyim ebo so ebo so na wona why the or pro. Dentina oya ye ne skin nzame bi da moto otasisi.
Okay. Dedi kan mechia etiefo nyina. Yeah, then I'm just saying go to TSC because we are not in normal times. Things are very hard these days. As a human being, me come man because skin day. I'm happy man can face in almost skin. As I say, who type send our skin type. Yeah, no be a African. We are very fortunate or unfortunate that yeah, we technicalists who obi how dry skin. Beba now no very oily skin and also combination and also extremely dry. And first of all, send a member question. They say the type of skin who nipa na who nyasa issue wo. Se who and no be basis ama biara wo koda wo beye and within the day wo beye. And sometimes na dia be ma obi to say bia oba obeda be sorry na pimple a be see ne afono ho. Eto de be previous within that week activities be awaye. For instance, stress. For instance, maybe I'll be ovulate onya pimples. Obi so ho say or be menstruate onya pimples. Obi so maybe something in the creams no using has changed. Even environment. Nti ye kwa anima ye be hwe the roles that environment they play war. Neoma to your skin. Nti first of all you have to know your skin type. Nti say only say oily skin na what triponta. You don't have to sleep with it. What am I say? When you say extremely dry skin, now call now will be actual cleanser, alcohol womb. Yeah, the actual you free. And you know now better then you use it. You wake up to the effects of it. And then you have to know your skin type. And I say privy to sorry now you have that issue. If you know what to do before you sleep, then you know wake up say when you're kini and say when you're pimple be and say baby rare and say baby. Inti say metasa epede try and there answer na the effects that we see. Yebo sorry na yebe hunda yen ni peduano and na hunem duano say insist dey abema then because of Zaya previously. Yes. Previous there's always a sequence. Okay. Some of them are internal, some are external. Inti me asiye kosume show say you do all those factors. But there's always a sequence. What you wanna there's nothing really wrong with you. Hormonal, stress wise, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm not sure say we be sorry na why yeah ma bebe days na one say nim ye hwa asema because be ma kra hu anima no say oh yeah aben sa time. So there's always a sequence that leads to if you are best sorry now when your skin issue be it's not only to the face. Okay. Sometimes we fuso a ma omo will say no we want send the fuso what we call stretch marks. Okay. There is a sequence of wo intina assembly sama eden haba. Me ma me bisa say eta sorry na ebomuna unipeduano nsese bi aba what is the feeling like? Hey yo dey be in a class bi pa na emi ni dey dam dan dey make her be able to that question na ebo sorry na wa funu ho ahunde emi ade omia enya nkate de butu atu baby nso ye ho hwe oye ya opa na bi en nampa na hia onyanku besi a otim hu the skin ni ebi someone that time me koda he me ya dana betina me body why you practicing there genchem hu some people mfu the feeling is very very bad. Okay, before we go so much into there's something that I would wish that you tackle you know the emotional effects behind yen skin ebia say nzama kakebi beba ba yen the emotional effects because the more can ebia na you have an activity to perform in the day but extra was skin na onokwa tumu ama ovim kofo it's Auntie Joe me show the share clients now what you know wakasa na what are some of the emotional effects what's about on having a bad skin? Yes. Definitely the first thing is it affects your confidence of course because in Shushomuche say many wakasa there's a possibility that me share with you I'm just even looking they are very beautiful I'm just looking at your shoes but nipanenim here anyhow is the first point of call. Into no say nipane story bema or ba na nim there's a problem and the first thing is your confidence is affected and when confidence is affected it affects almost every delivery emotional physical everything is affected because sabi in small moto ma usoro so be ma on saso kra wa sorry dem ko yin nyame ai ko sa ka no bi hu so it affects your output that's the general thing and by that no emotions. Okay. May ebu in concerning the emotional effects. Auntie Jo waka about confidence, the confidence level. Any other thing?
Yeah, I think that's it. Confidence, somehow confidence so cool. Because I come ni fem cry. It's more the sister no I feel same. It is a worst sound point to me Saudi. Wakasa na why I jin generation. See confidence. Okay, so Auntie Jo your skin, that healthy, you know, let's start from the healthy aspect of it, a healthy skin. How do we get a healthy skin? Okay,
Latin for maybe I translate you say sound mind lives in a sound body.
Okay.
And there's no way you can't have a positive life with a negative mindset.
Okay.
You know, I always follow a certain sequence. So when you're happier, it will affect your hormones, ultimately, and then by that it may affect your mood. And when the mood is affected, it affects so many things, and then when you effect on. Now, nyoma bia be health-wise to make sure say your skin I don't hope to take the work of dietitians because I am not a diet specialist.
Okay.
But the basic rule of thought is that what you garbage in, garbage out. What you say? Me say you be ejuma, but say me do fried rice 5 times in a day. I should be expecting that the rice will start growing in my face, and then they will start showing in the fat will start showing in my belly. What am I saying? So health-wise, what you put in. Normally in science, there's something called free radicals. Molecules, it's basically very simple way of explaining it. If I say okay, na ya split it and kwala wo ye mfimfin. Na kwala na person they will stay apart. So they will do everything to come together. In the process of doing everything, a lot of things around them may be affected. Now, when the oxygen ne woni pamuno, activity, turmeric, the oxygen is a molecule, and move into atom. And the electrons on the I don't know where I'm going to stand, but the electrons on the atom does not have to be one, it's only 2 dBA. So they will fight in trying to get other electrons to bind with. Now by doing that, stress the DNA, the protein production of the skin. And there's something called oxidation. Say we have brown. That is the simplest way I can explain oxidation to you. By that, now affecting DNA formation or skin cell formation. Intina one yefe. One shada but one yeden one yefe. So when health-wise, when the free radical starts working in you, then you are sure, so, okay, you are not doing anything to stop free radicals increasing in your system or around you now. Then you begin to see some effect. I've talked about food, I've talked about that aspect. Now there's something called lifestyle. Everybody who knows me that I am a no bleaching formulator. Obama was a mouth 3 days in Kunastra, minibiam de Bemau. So the kind of things that we put on our skin, the kind of environment that we expose ourselves to, until with time you begin to see, say, you are wrinkly, because the skin is losing a lot of moisture and everything. The kind of work now, so a man needs a lot of fluids. But you can't change 8 glasses of water until 8 now we wait for the day. That is also a lifestyle. And my favorite one, smoking, is, and then drinking is also #1 causer. It may affect your health wise in terms of the skin.
I don't know how true this one is, but I intended asking you, excessive exercising can also affect your skin. How true?
You see, when I was talking about free radicals, I said that when you are exercising, the body, the oxygen in you is a friend is saying, it divides itself into it. And the more you are exercising, the more free radicals are actually forming. So whilst you exercise, there are other things you need to do to make sure, say, you understand? Yeah. Yes. So one of the main way I mark free radicals that does where your system move, exercising actually. That is one of the reasons, because you are burning a lot of fat and energy and everything. And by burning energy, the science will tell you that the time that free radicals is formed is when food is being converted to energy. Oh yes, as way did your food is a whole long science process. But whilst you are training, you need to do other things to make up for the energy that you are losing.
Okay, the samuro bono tofa ma Aunt Joe pede yeta say in the new bring there say pede ye no hunem dwe o ye trom fe wa especially health side, you know. Also there other ye share yen ye is bana yezi. You talked about diet, you see is bana yezi. And no asam ko carry me the boss garbage in garbage out. Isn't zamabon ko uma. Onara so obey obada no wezi. Wo hunem dia no ho. You know, it's yen sheza yezi. And no kade ejuma ye another environment aye wono so it also affects yen skin. Inti or my example there obu wo ye ejuma wo ijam. Eta tena ejam ho chera. Obodu baby na either when you put an or chunchum body no I start a chunchum. Ewa inti dama no or they take more water. Fancies I can bro fam my head. It's or they take more water. Enu musu bebre no and also or yeah. Oh yeah, nipediani. And now okay, bibi about DNA structures, hormones. Oh no, yeah, purely science. You miss a very much trust me. But the answer to the nipediana kasa, and so what kwani biya. You find the shed of. You know, let's talk about the shedding of, because we know that odun bibia. Ebona wona ho their pills. One some pills be. Can we talk just a little about it? Is it normal? And then.
Okay.
How frequent? How long does it become abnormal?
Okay, the skin as it is now, we all know, yeah, that's the biggest organ. So we share and you may wear a man. Super organ away, and it is shedding itself like 1 million times in a minute. 1 million. I say, echoing about, into the other than a pina. You know, every day. You have some amount of old skin cells that comes to the top of your skin. What am I saying? You know, say be tired so and I feel say be our baby will flaky. Okay, so that is you having dead skin cell on your body. Every minute you are having it. Now it's normal, but what is not normal is keeping it there for long. Because I feel now being say we are not a papa. Una may flaky. We need mana unya acne pimples near there because there are a lot of things sitting on top of the real layer and I say Regina unya skin.
Yeah. Okay. I want us to talk about a little bit about the products that people use. You mentioned bleaching. You know, people use products, a lot of products, and also in the wate or chida wate. So only specific products are used. Or multiples. How does that affect our skin? Or does it even affect it?
It does. It does because science actually say when you put a cream on your body, it takes less than 3 seconds for it to absorb.
Okay.
Deep into your skin. Na akoye ejuma. Dia entimi ejuma no. Skin entimi absorb, then it gets into your bloodstream.
Okay.
So imagine you having products a very harsh chemicals now all day your skin. Say me person me bo ingredients be but say 40% of it na skin ni betimi use to 60 no and time about skin top come straight into your bloodstream. So over time no you begin to see say one your health effect it is also telling on your skin. And as I said, you can't have a sick inside and then have a healthy skin. Okay. It would definitely show. And you know, creams is #1 factor in my skin aiding AAG. And 2, the more you use certain kinds of cream, na ema bibi a friend collagen level. Okay. I wear honam eswati. Enti untimi so nipa ni mo ntwe skin say uso mana red patches bi abeda ho aso ye sebe obroni am for fanchemi but as oye obroni but it's actually excessive exposure to certain kind of chemicals in creams no and yes sir enti no with the cream no we use to cha definitely evema skin hiding ayebasa. Now it also reduces the elastic nature of your skin enti no with time or no. Now I starting one. Now or wrinkle ba. Na Austriana fine brony friend fine lines. Now this place can never lie. we don't normally take very good care of it, but they can never lie. So the minute you start using creams and stuff, but when I say it shows here, say I'm not boba. Makano share will be a beer or dim who are no chef funny who shouldn't have they always tell. When I say when I read it, when I picture, cry, and all of those things. So creams affect our skin.
I learned say buffing too much. Okay, so it's hard.
Alright, so the skin as it is, not initially I wanted to show a picture, but it looks like I didn't send it to you. I wanted to show the diagram of the skin. The skin as it is, has layers. It produces oil that we normally call sebum. And so it comes to the surface of the skin. So you need more about every skin, especially those who have normal skin, oily skin, and even past some of the dry skin have natural oils on the surface of the skin. Now, the more you buff, mind you, soap is good, but there was soap too much of it too is bad. Too much of everything is bad. Until we dry, no. Me normally me now for reps and you are just ridding the skin of its natural oils.
It's how many times in a day you go?
Oh, ideally two. Especially for the face, ideally we advocate say at least we were showing him 2 times. But if you've used the makeup and everything now, as much as possible, would free baby I will go to your destination or try and wash it off and try and do due diligence. Who your makeup there are certain things that you have to do.
Doesn't mean that normally boys schools especially and young guys they normally talk about bathing. Is there truth in what they are really saying?
And for them I think they say it on the lighter note, but too much of the bathing may not be helpful. And then bathing with hot water, the temperature of the water too is very important. You understand? First of all, you are just giving yourself wrinkles, and then you are ridding yourself of your natural oils.
Okay.
So as for the boys, I'm sure say drying long person be drying, but twice a day should be good for an average person.
Let's talk about the water. Growing up, they're going to share So I mean the temperature of the water, is it good to bath cold, warm,
Okay, as for cold, I will not be able to say because sometimes the weather itself will not even permit you to use cold.
Okay.
As it is, the weather will be so cold that you can't even do anything. But we always advocate say try and use lukewarm water because that one is good for almost every part of your body. You understand? The lukewarm can clean your skin, but it can't rid of every other oil that you have. Too much hot water is not good. Now, for people who are going through therapy in terms of bathing, now we advocate, okay, use lukewarm water and then when you finish and then you have to apply certain oils before then you put cold water to close your pores. The reason why people normally use lukewarm water is because the lotion or the cream will have to sink in. Lukewarm water or hot water opens your pores.
Okay.
You understand? So probably a combination of the two will do. But in the evenings when you are going to have your nap and everything, if you can bath lukewarm water, it's okay. That's also okay. But for places like your face, you have to put cold water on your face to be able to close it, depending on the kind of skin that you have.
That's great. It was for me just that you're taking note of it because our chair and the baby on the musuka, but also a guanaze and kawabruda a bien. Mama young girl baby, but young girl because I am looking at some people a girl no obeys and kaka, but yan try a guazoe girl. And I give also say me not say but it also matters a lot. Don't touch me, one phone boy. I was the
and let me also add, you mentioned don't touch me and ama adibia bamti. Say cake soap normally near the caustic soda NIA. And so every good soap must have been in the hatchery for like 6 weeks before you use it. say nipa ne ya of course big companies in the omo yes our process ni na o han sana yentaka but local formulators and they will be obey soap amount the person must have made the soap to sit down for some number of times or weeks, at least 6 weeks before waiting in use. Now bibi ti salad asamina, it has cocoa pod, it has body oil, it has shea butter, it has red oil which has vitamin A and all of that. It's good, but and good for every skin.
Okay.
It's no be a bit joke, but it may make me use a issue. So you need to know what works for you and then you use it. It will surprise you that when you use it to wash just your face, it's probably okay, but your whole body will be itching. So the fact that shea butter, Alatasamana worked for Doro might not work for Mavis. Know what works for you and then you use it. But it has to be as natural as possible.
Okay. Okay. Me, I was saying, Bibi, no,
now, in you bring in the majority, can I apply any pomade? And make it's not necessary.
Okay, wash your advanced cosmetics are more in Kunkra or da. As I said, with this some are rejuvenating. The reason is that during the day, you've come into so many things, you've done so many activities, there are free radicals in your system, there's so many blemishes and all of that. So you need to smear some pomade. Now, if you have a whitening cream that you are using, it will be very unfair to your skin for you to use a whitening cream whilst you are sleeping. We'll go opening them because the sun is not there when you are sleeping.
Yeah, okay.
The sun is not there. One of the things that inhibits creams now use sun. Because blacks as we are, you guys are forcing me to go back to my melanin preaching, but blacks as we are, we produce melanin, and it's the sun rays that helps us to produce a lot of melanin. Until me use some be pommy. Now me na me as well. Once I feel skin I be no empese be no so empese be ba na china o she mfimfim ho baby. Entimi nyefe. Because the sun is at work here. That's why a lot of people use it in the night when the sun is not working. But trust me, if you use it for some time, the body will succumb to what is natural.
That's good. And see, I think we've looked at the healthy aspect, how to keep the body healthy, taking more water, sleep as well. How does sleep affect the skin?
Then the people call some sleep beauty sleep. And normally those of us who formulate will tell you say we are in the because in the afternoons that's not your normal sleep time. So when you sleep, meaning say what we out down say so sleep is good. When we're talking about free radicals, one of the things that apart from food, which I'll talk about antioxidants to help combat free radical, is sleep. Now I want to touch on a very sensitive topic, an issue of glutathione. I don't know if you've heard glutathione.
No.
They say now a lot of us young girls and women want to be fair. You're in friend of bleaching, you're friend of Tony. Okay. But a decorated monkey is still a monkey. So a lot of people are taking glutathione pills and all of those things. Body nankasa producing on one glutathione. A big producer until you are heading towards 40 or 20, latter part of 29 going. Then it's probably will go down. Until people now resort to omofa glutathione to beef up the skin, but one of the things that glutathione will do, and with all apologies to people who subscribe to glutathione because a very dicey issue, is that it will distort your DNA itself over a long period of time. Now, corona by we are all told say at least we are vitamin C and zinc. The reason that zinc helps with the absorption of nutrients. Now, prolonged use of glutathione or zinc levels and zinc helps with the fight of viruses, bacteria. Imagine what will happen to you around this time if you are not lucky. Now, one of the main ways they fight glutathione side effect is sleep.
Okay, answer neighbor so the it's here for pedal or joining in. You can join in.
Friend was 054-329-1074. 054-329-1074 and 020-7566-185. 020-7566-185. Friend, no yen komo. Assendi apede bisa dia enowa. For what's the summer? Into sleep.
Sleep is very important. An average person needs around 6.5 to 7 hours a day to sleep. So if you keep skipping your sleep for some time, you are sure say over some period no it will even affect your brain. Ultimately, because that's the only time that brain needs to replenish.
Okay, my hello. Hello. Ebusia Sanfre. Atijowa. Why are you ready for question to Sanfre? Okay.
And that's the only time that your brain is able to replenish itself. So is the skin.
Hello. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, dear. Good evening. Who's in a baby a Fefi?
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart. Who's in a baby a Fefi?
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Who's in a baby a Fefi?
Macha me Fefi right then I meet them.
Okay, I need to wasam.
Me pretty much today.
I need man to wasam no. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
No question.
Okay. I need you want no. I need be said it I don't know if you can be of help.
For those of us who are advocating for natural.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Okay.
For those of us who are advocating for natural ways of replenishing the skin, we would know that most of those natural ways also affects the hair. So first of all, we have to know a whole lot of things.
Okay, my name is hello, sweetheart.
Hello, my name is Olivia.
Okay.
My name is Jose. What's wrong? I can't forget. And then just to carry on, if you want to be fair, you'll be fair. And from fair, so
oh, sorry. I think we lost her, but I think she made a point.
Then using a comedy in your skin.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think she added on that. Yeah, kodana asasran kayen chado kakra. Okay. Into sleep.
Okay, so we're talking about the hair issue, and what I'm saying is that
okay. Hello. Pocha was in
hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Pocha was in a baby a Fefi.
But near Barrier, Mrs. Malam.
Okay, Yankasa.
Mr. Mukubia to for the
okay, Auntie Joe Mayen. The right word, for that one. Okay, hello. Okay, young Kodo.
So normally, as I say, on my what she's using now, you need to
maybe this. Yeah,
hello.
Hello, madam.
Yeah, good evening.
Evening, madam.
But we didn't maybe our casa free. Okay, Pasha, question and I'll say
the question is, me will be a teacher to make good name and the theatre for my
okay.
I don't want to do something, but madam,
okay, Pacho, Madam, may you want to thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another one. Hello, sweetheart. Good evening. Okay, who's in the baby? Ebusia Pocho, what friend? Na ama TV no. Ne volume na ko phone. Na ya kasa. Enwa, am bibia fine. Sun from you. Okay. Hello. Okay. Answer Joe.
Hello.
Oh, Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
If I chose in a baby a Fefi.
I'm sure think about it.
Okay. Sweetheart, man, shed and tone kaye. Able to my kabioma. Okay. Hello. Okay. It's a young one to it's reason. Okay. Hello. Hello. Good evening, Ebusia.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, my whole TV no volume no come from then we talk.
Hello.
Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Nah. Because anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the area can because in the time of this area or can I What's the use of Sungaro? What's the use of Sungwa? Yeah,
another thing I normally best suggest will be now as a part of us. We normally will recommend a bath oil.
Okay.
Until we dry in our bathroom or the year or what I say. Sometimes at a point in time there was a product that was oil. I did consume. So we dry then the oil will sink into your skin. So for such a person, also our problem.
Yeah. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart. Who's in a baby a Fefi? Okay, sweetheart, TNT. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, baby, you want. Okay.
Okay, so
it's oil. You were talking about
that. Provided the nipano have a problem with dryness because of dry baby, they can recommend oil for the person.
It's your cosmetic shop or
ideally, but then sometimes most of the time because I am a cosmetic formulator, before I can do something for you, I'll have to probably ask you before we know what to do.
Hello, good evening. Me passion my TV set no perform. Sorry. Hello. Hello.
Okay. Yeah,
Auntie, normally would want to find out a couple of things before because we're a peculiar problem.
Okay, mommy.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, good evening. The poacher who's in a baby Fefi. Okay, yeah, Kasa.
But we thought we don't body to come. We be allergy. Nobody will come.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You want to into each skin. I think we have a lot to answer to, so we have to do it like you know.
Okay.
So the oil oil or
oil. Say a problem with dryness. Because
hello.
Okay. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Good evening. Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. Okay. Okay, Joe, Martin. You are no sharp. Okay. We are talking about the hair. The hair, the itching, then that skin. Okay.
So first of all, as I said, with the hair, because maybe what she's using is not working for her, so that we would probably recommend something else. Now with the itching, one of the best ways to maintain a radiant skin is to know when to visit the doctor.
So uncle doctor.
Yes, so uncle who dermatologist. Sometimes when Omo try so many things now, they will do what they call skin patch test and pick a sample of the skin and see what's affecting them. So I know exactly what is causing the allergy, but sweet tooth, and yeah, made my abome, obedi my itching naba. So if you know what is really causing your allergies now, you need to watch it and then prevent it. When the allergy has got to do with the environmental factors, call dermatologist. Now on sure maybe BBC and Yusu and all of that. Sitting here, I have not even seen it, and I don't know the extent, so I will not be able to tell you say use way and I say we. Okay. I'm happy she said it's an allergy in your hospital.
Okay. A question. Also a question about the radiance. You know how to keep it ready. For the dark skinned person. Now obi also ne color no air total fine. Now, how do you keep your body or the skin radiant?
For one, natural cosmetics, sometimes it takes a bit of time. People don't have the patience. Okay. But a very good cosmetic, which is not focused towards making people fair, should work for a fair person, natural fair person, and then a dark person. For a dark person, the rules that apply to a fair person applies to you. Okay. Oftentimes, or feel the exfoliation. Exfoliation is not just for the face, it's for the whole body. Ghana, we are fortunate to have takocha or the normal sponge that we use. My first plea to everybody, please change your sponge. Obi using a sponge 9 years. No go so used to the same sponge.
I
think every sponge should be like 6 months or 9 months. So please, let's do well to change our sponge. Because American UK says there's a company that's actually marketing our type of sponges. Okay. Because they have done a research and shown say would you chew now we exfoliation. Okay. So the first thing is that the rules that apply to fair people apply to you. Make sure you exfoliate. It's a sound sponge. I do have a sponge in a detrade. So you have to make sure you change your sponge. Now you need to, as time goes on, exfoliation is basically wooey the skin cells from your body, and so you can do that through a chemical one. There are 2 types, and then the normal one whereby we hear people doing advertisements for sugar scrubs and all of that.
If because it's true, I don't know.
That's also a clay. Show is clay, and so you have people doing charcoal, Moroccan argan, and all those things. It's also a way I'll be timid, but straight more or less sucks the oil out of your face. So that one does not really do exfoliation. But if you want to do exfoliation, now call chemical one where professionals do it for you. You can't do it in the house. And we wait me you see glycolic acid near other ones. Well, yeah, will fear you end up burning your face. But if you want to do the natural ones, like doing a sugar scrub, special beads near dinner, those ones they formulate for you and then use it to scrub your face, other parts of your body. And then the natural, very cheap one is the sponges. So we can always make sure that we use the sponges.
We producers in that time, but we want to tell us something. I mean, some beauty tips how we can keep our body, the skin fresh, radiant, glossy, and appealing.
Appealing. Yeah. Okay. Number 1 is that we should use cleansers. Okay. We should cleanse and cleanse and cleanse. Now, very dry skin, don't go for alcohol-based cleansers. Look for something that works for you. And fortunately, cosmetic is everywhere. So we have natural cosmetics that help people to take care of that. Cleanse your face at least once a day after the day's work. While your makeup period, make sure you cleanse your face. Make sure you exfoliate. Exfoliation is just taking away the dead skin cells on your body, on your feet, on your face. Now, when it comes to the issue about face and acne and everything, people feel say they lotion and I say creams quite and my pimples. But the rule is that you need to keep moisturized as much as possible. Because the issue of pimple is not on the skin, it's from the skin under that comes out. So moisturize as much as you can. The best time is that make sure you moisturize your body, your face, your other parts of the body, so that the cream can set in and then do the work. Now we need to watch our diets. Okay. We need to watch our diets. Oftentimes when they take blueberries near there, mine is contemporary, cabbage, yam, sweet potatoes, carrots. For people who want color, carrots, eating, doing food fasting is the #1 way to go. And on which I in Kunsra 1 year, the changes within. So carrot has carotenoids, and it helps you to brighten up. So carrots are good, contombre is super, consusua, techie berries. People have different names for it. So our food. And then the oil that we consume is also very important. Everything in moderation. Everything. You read about what works for you and then you do. Things like margarine and udu AGB, I'm not sure it is good for you. Now you need to sleep. You need to sleep. You need to have a beauty nap. You need to have your regular 6 to 7 hours sleep, and then make sure that you keep your hormones and your stress level balanced. One unfortunate thing is that pimples or busiuma, there's that 70% chance that you get pimple at a point in your life, which is normal. But we'll call it will go away by itself. But whilst you have it, do things that is going to reduce the effect that you have. So basically, that is.
I saw somewhere now. What's it? Epidemic ingredients. Another way. Or some concoction be turmeric, oil, honey. You just mix them, smear it on the skin, and these natural remedies on the skin.
So turmeric has carotenoids. Honey is a humectant, and it has the ability to clear the skin. So all these turmeric, especially if you want your face to bright and glow, turmeric is the way to go. You can consume it, you can use it on your skin and everything. So turmeric works, carrot works, honey works. Basically, nyamia your money in such ways, everything should give us everything. One last thing I didn't add is, as much as possible, keep your skin free from scars. Prano, not dots no getting air dots, because the skin is made in such a way that it produces more black pigments to help you heal. The pimples vanwa pop it, never na black. Could see them now now black. So the more you hurt yourself, the more you stand the chance of getting pigmentations that you don't want. And as much as possible, keep away from getting scars or hurting ourselves.
Okay. Last words, me.
I enjoy you. I mean, initially now I was thinking that if you have oily skin, it's something. But since I'm with it, it's normal. Yeah, initially it's one of the many my oily so I feel some way be. It's any time where you see me with handkerchief, I don't want it. My skin I oily, I want to get it off. But since I'm with it, it's normal.
Auntie Joe, that's a baby for this opportunity. Maybe just the Asians are baby. We've talked about healthy life, healthy living. You need activities, exercising, sleeping, doing the natural things, eating well. Young president class is control. It was a what's a control. One baby or the nature. Peconco be dear crew. And they be a better because we need these ones. We now work on yen when Indiano. Why tron pepe and the abiums yes and there as baby on shadow here my product in the if ya na if adwa product ako a basako project na ako mo ni baby no boy. And as very very important thing that I am taking home is overbathing. Also yensu sungwa egoriye but yensu sungwa but my mom broke the basa. And I said two
excessive is no good.
Two now. And I said, what's kind of sorry too dry? Probably you would need some oils, okay, to boost the body. You need it. It is good for us. Me just today, but most importantly, say see the specialist. You need to see the specialist. Talking about seeing the specialists and the professionals. Say epe makeup. Epe when you me a fell in you be an opa area at time. Just see Gem Beauty Care. Gem Beauty Care will sort out. For Gem Beauty Care, it was 02077920101. 02077920101. Or sort out. And they biom so and there on chebia we kwana me and they empope yen zamazama awarupo was start to record on first start to work because watch our corona or baka one zama bia she won baby. It go first start to work when you need somebody to make you look elegant in all these occasions, in Rabakuta, 02099300465. 02099300465. In Rabakuta styles. Oboyoma a look yopo or skin about my cover damo. Obi a wishy. The master of fortune juices. Until for sin another must sort of out when it comes to drinks in there and you be casadinti 2 pound but if you your bubble bottle sha and no a mango mix into any other that you want for the skin because in the Asian there is the fruits now and also aboard with the skin into fortune juices it was 0244508818 0244508818 no bob and you be at that baby there it's not away from when I went to my friend and when I went to my friend but he was still watching. We are very appreciative of you joining in with us. Yeah, that there's also Diane crew members I say. Yeah, that Auntie Joe and I may asepa and you miss where the one bar or Thomas Weber Thank you for coming. Thank you everybody. We've had a good time. Yeah, hope that Tuesday same time 6:30. Yeah, but what day? Yeah, the sense is music as CB as our bro. And by the end of the day, we will all be educated, we'll be informed and entertained as well. Have a beautiful evening and a lovely week. Bye-bye.
Power,